Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the AJW, their part number Ug2 A, and then the last two values in the part number are just simply the length. And this item is going to be available in lots of straight lengths, 12 inch, and I'm looking at the lengths, 12 inch, 16, 18, 24, 30, 32, 36, 42, 48, 50, 52, 54 inch, and 56 inch. They can do all of those in just the straight length. Okay. This is a 12-inch bar. Client is installing this in their shower enclosure to help a recently handicapped family member continue to be at least partially mobile in their shower. Now, let's dissect the part number. Ug2, that tells you lots about the item. It tells you that it's an 1.25 inch diameter bar. It also tells you that the flange is what they call a concealed snap flange. Loose flange. And when you take that and you push it down and you force it to snap down, it's going to look like this side where it's literally snapped down tight. Okay? So it tells you that it's 1.25 inch diameter. Also tells you that it does have those concealed snap flanges. When the number after the UG changes, the bar diameter and the flange type changes. For instance, you've got UG1, UG2, UG3. Those are all concealed snap flanges, but 1 inch diameter, 1.25 inch diameter, and 1.5 inch diameter. When you add a 0 to the end, UG10, UG20, UG30, those are all the same logic with the 3 different diameters, but they become concealed set screw type mounts, where you're going to have plates that you'll mount to the wall, and then the bar with the fixed flanges will go over with 3 set screws is how those are held on. Okay. Finally, you're going to have a UG120 and a UG130. That's 1.25 inch and 1.5 inch with just exposed flanges, and they will look very similar to this, but those flanges will be dressed better so that it matches the stainless. Okay? After that, you can add suffixes such as a powder-coated finish or such as a polished stainless, where you can do this in a shiny sort of version, or you can add an X to give you a peened safety grip, a much more textured sort of surface. This in no way is slippery, but this is not considered textured, okay? Now, this is 1.25 inch. People generally, well, let me back up. 1.5 inch is the industry standard, for especially for commercial applications. Residential applications, people will opt for 1.25 inch because it is less expensive. The smaller the diameter of the bar, the smaller diameter of the bar, I have heard complaints from the elderly having to push up off of a small diameter bar, giving pain in the palm of the hand. The larger bar serves to reduce that potential. All of that data can be reviewed from the link below this video to the document called Product Brochure, and that's really the legend by which you can determine all of this. Now, moving after the UG number, you're going to get to a letter. A, that's easy. It just means straight. It means a linear grab bar. Nothing special about it, just simply straight. Okay. You'll see on page 2 of the product brochure how that letter changes and how it affects the shape of the bar. So you've got bar diameter, you've got flange style, you've got shape of the item, then you've got those suffixes that you can add onto all of these. So the most common bars for us to sell are the A bars, the straight linear bars. The R bars, floor to wall, are also common. Also common are the B bars, which are longer lengths, where they're going to add a mid post. You want a 6-foot long bar? No problem. We're going to call it a B because there's going to be another mounting post down in the center. You need to have that, is the bottom line. This is all solid stainless steel with a brushed satin finish on it. There is, and it's 18 gauge stainless, and that is a number 4 finish. The flanges have a 3-inch diameter with an 11 gauge stainless steel mounting plate, 3-inch. Now the clearance is, of course, ADA compliant at 1.5 inches, meaning from the wall to the inside of the bar, you're going to have 1.5 inches. That's what ADA compliance requires, so you're in good shape there. 3 holes that you'll be able to get down to. Fasteners can be purchased from AJW. They have a variety of different fasteners that you can buy, and those can actually be seen on the link below this video to the manufacturer's page. You can view a short video on the different fastener types that they have, such as toggle bolts, machine bolts, wood anchors, and then wall plates that can be installed down through the door, or actually for a partition mount is what that MK-60 is that you'll see there. There is a follow-up link to the tech sheet that's in the extended description that gives you all of the technical data beyond what we've already said. You know, what we've not said is 22 gauge stainless covers. The bar is actually rated to hold up to 900 pounds when it's anchored properly. Of course, that is well in excess of standard operating use. I don't have all the facts when it comes to load ratings and how they're actually used, but given the proper fasteners, the bar itself does have that capability that it's been tested to. Okay. Generally, a 250-pound load is what you're going to consider common and typical. The paragraph there in terms of installation tells you to be sure of where you're mounting this stuff first and foremost. If it's a application that must be compliant with ADA standards, you're looking at 33 to 36 inch center line above the finished floor to be compliant. If this is going into a public space, it needs to, of course, be compliant with that. One thing of importance to note is that the dimensions are considered to the center line. So when you say that this is 12 inch, it's from the center of this mounting post or mounting pad to the center here. So if the diameter of this is 3 inch, you'll have an overall of 15 inch. So that's the logic with that. Moving on to the other links below this video, grab bar configurations. We've already gone over that in the product brochure. Measurement guide, that is a document that is explanatory of what literally I just said about how the bars are configured. And that's important to know, or at least to know how they're defined in terms of measurements when you're dealing with angled bars, so that you can understand if it's 30 by 33, what does that really mean? Like that R-style wall to floor bar. If it's 30 by 33, what does that actually mean? And that measurement guide naturally will allow you to understand what it means to confirm that it fits with your application. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the AJW products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. I am absolutely partial to AJW. Here's why. Excellent quality, excellent value, price, excellent customer service, prompt, reliable, predictable, reliable lead times. Just always happens predictably with AJW and continues to do so. If you have any questions on the Ug2 A style grab bar or any other AJW product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.